Welcome to Jesse Panda 10 and
The Drop Shop Garage.
today, guys, is our 18th weekly update vlog. So, I got 8 subscribers this week. I am at 275 subscribers. How many subscribers do you got?
This week I'm at 382 subscribers as of right now. So this week I got 82 new subscribers.
That's really cool.
So to the 82 people, I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Every single week it just keeps getting better and better. I mean, we went from getting like 10 subscribers a week to 20 subscribers a week. One time I got like 60 subscribers, and then last week it was 71 subscribers, and this week it's 82 subscribers. So as of today, I'm at a total of 382 subscribers. Thank you, guys.
This vlog's pretty cool because we know how many, it's like keeping track of how many we've had every week. And some weeks I even used to lose subscribers, and now I'm gaining 8, which is really good.
Yep. Ever since we started the vlog, you've been gaining subscribers.
Well, a couple of them, like 3 or 4 of them, I lost like 2 subscribers, 1 subscriber, didn't gain any.
Yeah, but we're both doing really, really good.
Yeah, now we're doing good. So, I made 3 videos this. Oops, didn't mean to shake the table. Made 3 videos this week. 2 were junkyard related. The first one was how to remove emblems with only 2 tools, which is pretty cool. It taught you guys how to remove emblems from cars at the junkyard with like little amount of tools, and it just taught you how to. I unboxed my new boots that are 511. I got those from Joe's Army Navy. I don't even know how I forgot that. I forget Joe's Army Navy. And how to remove Cadillac emblems. So 2 were emblem related, and I thought I would show you guys some because you haven't seen like a up close video of some of the ones that we got. We were really lucky to find these. These were Mercedes-Benz.
They're really, really hard to come by.
So it's 2 of these. On the back, it's connected by 3 little plastic things. Yep. We got a Chrysler 300 logo. We got a Chevy bow tie. We got Land Rover.
That one's really special, really hard to come by too. I mean, most of the time when you go to junkyards, at least around here in Michigan, you're lucky if they have 1 Land Rover in it.
Yep, this one's pretty rare too. It's Lincoln. This was on one of the windows. Whoops, on one of the vinyl, or what's it called? Not vinyl. The cloth,
the simulated
cloth top. Yeah, cloth top thing. This is next to the window. It's got little metal things that were holding it in place. Then the coolest one, or maybe not the coolest, but the biggest, definitely.
That one is
big,
super
giant
sized.
Cadillac. Yeah, compared to my face, it's pretty big.
I would say it's a good 6 inches.
Yep. This one came off probably the easiest because it looked like they had a custom paint job, as you can tell. And with most of them, they have like this black foam on the back so that it sticks to the car. And with this one, it looks like they removed it all.
You could clearly tell that that one had been repainted because the paint job was really, really metallic. So it was a really aftermarket paint job.
Yep. And so besides the videos that I made this week, a couple other things that are cool happened. My best friend Connor, that I play with all the time on Xbox, and you guys should know, he has a YouTube channel also. But he made a new YouTube channel because he got like a new email. It's Connor Airsoft with no space. So the K is capitalized and the A is capitalized. So it's Konner because it's spelled differently than most Connors. And then Airsoft, AIRSOFT. In 2 weeks, I'm going on a camping trip with my Boy Scout troop, and we're doing this thing that is where you go for 2 nights. And you go hiking for like 10 miles on Saturday. It's pretty cool. That's happening in 2 weeks. You got anything?
Yeah. Jesse, Before I start mine, you should tell them that same camping trip we're going to do in 2 weeks. Tell them about the one time when you were real little, like in 4th grade, and we went to it. What did the guy let you make? I know you got to remember this.
Okay. So there used to be this guy, and he was like probably one of the leaders of the district or something. And every Sunday he would have this little like church in the morning. You would have to wake up at like 6:30. It was really, really early in the morning. And there was like this pavilion right by the lake, right?
Yep.
And you would get like a pretty nice view of the sun coming up. And every morning there would be breakfast. And the breakfast was provided by him. And there was a little stove. And once I cooked like...
Well, this breakfast was for about 200 people. That's the part you got to tell them. So you were only like about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah.
And you were like in the 3rd or 4th grade. And the guy let you crack open all the eggs.
Yeah. It was like 200 eggs, yeah.
It was a lot more than that. It was like 400 eggs.
Yeah, I just remember it was like a huge stack of those clear plastic cartons of eggs.
And you had to crack every single one open and put them in this humongous pot.
Yeah, it was a huge pot. That was like one of the first times ever I cooked. I remember I cooked sometimes, but like rarely.
That's because in Cub Scouts you weren't allowed to cook.
Yeah.
And you were just lucky that the guy let you crack all the eggs. At the time when you're that young, he thought it was the coolest thing in the world. Now it's probably nothing. But I mean, when you're like 8 years old and somebody lets you crack 400 eggs, you're like, oh my God.
I remember it took forever because it was a huge pot and it was just like a big pot of soup that was eggs. And I had to stir it all up to make sure they were all scrambled because it was just a big pot of scrambled eggs.
Well, I can tell you they were delicious.
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. So this is our 18th vlog. And we've been doing it for 18 weeks now.
Yep.
And, yep, I already told you I got 382 subscribers total. 82 new ones. My first video that I made for you guys was Junkyard Treasures. We went to the junkyard and we brought you guys along with us, just like we promised. And the Junkyard Treasures is a video that I made where they had this Oldsmobile Cutlass, like a 442, and it was a convertible, and it was just sitting there at the junkyard. It still was full of good parts. It still had the doors, the fenders, the trunk lid. It was really cool. And then right next to it, they had a 1965 Impala. And that one still had the good quarter panels and a few doors, I think, but there was not much left of it.
Isn't that the one where you laughed because it was like almost nothing?
No, the one that I laughed, I think, was that Jeep. It was like...
I'm pretty sure it was the Impala.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm 99% sure it was the Impala because I watched it today.
And I was like, wow, there's like almost nothing left.
Yeah.
But then there was this Jeep that was totally just rotted away. And the motor like fell through the frame because the frame was so rotted. But that's what they were selling. It still had a lot of parts though.
It was the roll bar and it was connected to nothing. Yeah.
Connected to nothing. Yeah. I'm not sure where you guys live. You probably have a lot better luck than us. Like all of our Texas people and California people, because your cars don't rust. Here in Michigan, they sprinkle salt on the roads. Every time we get snow, I mean, these humongous trucks go out and sprinkle tons and tons of, and literally tons of salt on the roads. So, I mean, 2 or 3 winters, you could have a brand new car, and like in 5 years, it's just rotted away to nothing.
Yeah.
And maybe not to nothing, but that Jeep was like a 79, and it was rotted away to absolutely nothing.
And also in Michigan, we have a lot of dirt roads. And that causes a lot of rotting too.
Dirt roads, it rains a lot, it snows a lot. But the worst thing for your car is the salt, when they sprinkle the salt. And then my second video I made for you guys was a review of a drivable lift. That one was awesome. There's a lift that we got at work, and you can actually drive it with a joystick, just like a little car. So you don't have to put the legs out or anything like that. You just drive it forward, backwards, left, and right. And those are really cool. My third video was a solar light unboxing. We got a solar light, and it was pretty expensive. This one was like close to $100. But you guys can, if you need a solar light at your house or at your workshop or anywhere, and you don't have electricity, it just gets charged up all day long by the sun, and then it works for like 8 or 9 hours at night, and it's really, really bright. The more expensive you buy them, the brighter they're going to be. My fourth video was a 2022 ATV 450 in camo, the camouflage color one. And that was at the Bass Pro Shop. And we're not sponsored. We don't work there or anything. We just go there to make videos because it's now it's springtime. And most people here in Michigan, as soon as it's springtime, summertime, there's only really two things that people like to do around here. Either go to car shows, go four-wheeling, or go to the lake. So that's about three things, right?
Yeah. Well, that's quite a few other things, but yeah, that's pretty much
in the summertime. In the wintertime, you take a wild guess, guys. People go skiing.
Yeah. And sledding.
It's basically the same thing. Skiing, sledding, snowboarding. My fifth video, this one was really cool. It was a 2022 ATV. This one was a little bit smaller. It's a 300, but it was red. Red's a really cool color. And 300 is perfect for anyone. It's not too big and it's not too small. So, it could be for a teenager. It could be for anybody. The 300s are perfect. We have a 150 and we both ride it. And I mean, it powers us really, really good. Goes up hills, down hills.
Yeah, I was wondering what size ours was.
Ours is a 150.
Yep.
So yeah, if anybody buys a 300, it's perfect. A 450 is a little bit kind of overkill. A 450 is a lot of people put plows on them and they plow their driveways. A lot of people here in Michigan have farms and they have to drag like logs or something.
With the big one, you could pull like a boat, couldn't you?
Oh yeah, you could.
Because they do that up north.
You could pull a boat with the 300. You could probably pull a boat with ours. Yep. And then I've been talking to you guys a lot about my 5-in-1 video. A little video about the 5-in-1 Centec Power Pack. Guys, this week it's up to 35,000 views. So about 2 weeks ago, it was when I first noticed it, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was at 5,000 views, and it jumped like overnight to 9,000 views, and that's what caught my eye. Yeah. The very first day that it happened, I was like, oh my God, Jesse, it went from 5,000 to 9,000. And then we've been keeping track on the vlogs, and then one vlog, it was at like 13,000 for the 16th vlog. Last week it was at 23,000 views for the 17th vlog, and then today it's at 35,000 views. Wow. So that one, I believe that's what they call when they go viral. Yeah, 35,000 views for a Centec 5-in-1 Power Pack from Harbor Freight. And it really, truly does work good, guys. It worked so good that I ended up buying another one. We keep one in the house and one in the car because we go camping a lot. And then last summer when we went to Boy Scout summer camp, we took this little 5-in-1 Power Pack. And we used it to charge both of our phones, his phone and my phone, every single day. Jesse needed an iPad, so we charged the iPad every single day. At nighttime, I used the little lights when I was in the tent so it wouldn't be so dark because we were right in the middle of absolutely nowhere. There's no lights around. We were in the middle of a forest. And so we used the lights, we charged our phones, we charged our iPad for 7 straight days. And I didn't recharge it or anything, and it worked fine. So when I got back home, I was just so happy that I made a video to let people know that, you don't have to spend $1,000 on a Jackery. You can go to Harbor Freight and buy a really nice power pack. And this one actually will pump up your tires if you get a flat. What else does it do?
Air compressor. Oh yeah, it's
pump
got
up
a
jumper box.
cable.
So if your battery in your car goes dead, you can jump it. It has the lights. That's why it's called a 5-in-1. And yeah, most people, like I would say 95% of the people that comment on it, they really like it. So they're like, oh, cool, thanks for letting us know. And then there's a few people here and there that write real trashy comments and they get mad. And they're like, why did you compare it to a Jackery? Because it's the same thing. It does the same. It actually does even more. And the Jackeries cost $1,000. And you can go to Harbor Freight and buy this for, $120. And you can actually do 5 different things with it. The Jackeries don't do anything except charge, just charge up stuff. That's all they do. That's straight up all they do.
Yeah.
Today, the weather was beautiful, guys. Today, the weather was, how would you describe it? It was like 55. We both said it because all of our cars have a little thing that tells you what the temperature is. Thermometer. So it was 55, sunny.
We had the window down because the car was hot and it was nice out.
Yep, it's actually really nice driving around with the windows down.
Yeah.
Most people that live like down south, like in Florida, or
they would
say 55. I need a cold and a blanket because it's freezing out. But people that live in Michigan,
summertime.
Yeah, we're used to all winter long where it's like 0 degrees, 10 degrees. Sometimes it's
negative,
minus 10 degrees. So yeah, when it gets to like 55 here in Michigan, we're like, let's get the shorts on and let's take our jackets off.
Yep.
And take our jackets off and stuff like that. So yeah, the weather was beautiful. The subscribers are growing on both the channels.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting dark at a lot later. Because usually it used to get dark at like 6:30, even sometimes earlier, sometimes like 6.
In November and December in Michigan, it gets dark at 5:30. Yeah. So every minute, from summer to winter, every day you lose like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then once you hit, I think it's called the equinox or something like that. The middle,
solstice.
The solstice. One's called the solstice, and I thought
there's summer and winter solstice.
Okay, and then once you hit the winter solstice, then you start gaining 2 minutes every single day.
Because there's one that's the longest day of the year and then one that's the shortest day of the year.
Yep, and sometime in November, I think, is the shortest day of the year. That's when it gets dark at 5:30.
And then in like a month or two, isn't it the longest?
No, it's 6 months later.
No, I'm saying in like a month or two from now.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I think it's like in May, where it's like the longest day of the year, and it gets dark at like 10 o'clock at night. That's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones.
I was just playing Xbox the other day, and it was 8:30. I didn't even know it was 8:30. I just looked out the window, and it was still bright out. And I was like, what time is it? And then I looked, and it was 8:30, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's because you're used to the last couple months where at 5:30 it gets dark. Those days are horrible because you get out of work or you get out of school, and then you come home, and then by 5:30 it's dark, and then your body's like, what? I just want to go to bed now. I just want to eat and go to bed. So those days are pretty horrible.
No.
So what else, Jesse? Anything new and exciting?
The TV show has not yet came out. The Scouting on Air TV show that we made like 2.5 weeks ago. I'm not quite sure why it hasn't been uploaded yet. Because usually it comes out on like the 2nd, 3rd, 4th day of the month. And it's like the 10th.
Yeah, I believe that it's all done. I believe, we're done filming, we're done editing.
Yeah, everything's done.
I believe everything's done. It just has to come out because in about a week or two, we're going to be making the new one.
Yeah, the new one.
The new one for this month. So hopefully it comes out really soon. And, are you excited? I'm sure you guys all know that the little store called Joe's Army Navy sponsors Jesse.
Yep, the new TV show. So there is a segment in it that is sponsored by Joe's Army Navy, and that's awesome because that's where I get all of my stuff.
Yep, and we always bought the Boy Scout stuff there anyways before he was sponsored.
Yep.
But we just got really lucky that when they started the TV show, we asked them, hey, will you guys sponsor Jesse because he's the gear guy for the Scouting on Air? And they said, yeah, anything you want. The owner is so nice. Every time we go in there, he tells Jesse, anything you want, Jesse, anything. Just tell us, and we'll give it to you.
Yep.
The expensive stuff they don't give to you. They'll loan it to you so that he can make the videos. The cheaper stuff like the food and all that, they let him have that. So, yeah, Jesse's actually really sponsored by Joe's Army Navy.
It's awesome.
Yep. And his channel is called Jesse Panda 10, but his TV show is called Scouting on Air. And then on the Scouting on Air, he's known as the Gear Guy.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what
Jesse the Gear Guy.
Jesse the Gear Guy.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's getting pretty famous, guys.
We just did charter. We don't have a name yet. It's called like an exploratory post or something. And we just did pay, and we're fully signed up, but we just need a number. So that's the last thing, and then we're completely done. Actually, if anyone suggests a number, any number will do, because we have zero clue. Because we don't want to be like a station number, because then people get confused. Because they were thinking maybe the ONTV station number, but
I'm not sure what that even is.
No, I'm saying channel 2 or channel 4.
No. Yeah. I told them they should name it 777. like when you win the lottery.
In the lottery, yeah. Any number, yep.
That's a good number.
Is that any appropriate number?
Yeah, any appropriate number.
Yep.
So, if there's anybody that's watching this vlog and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Subscribing is free. It doesn't cost you anything. You just hit a little button, subscribe, and then all it does is that it lets you know whenever we put out new videos, and you can watch our videos. And I try to make, 6 or 7 every single week for you guys. I'm sure Jesse tries to too, but he has school and he has Boy Scouts. So he's pretty busy, but in the summertime he'll make some more. Yes. But he's been putting out, 3 or 4, maybe 5 a week. He's been trying.
3 this week, yep.
Yeah, and like I said, it's totally free to subscribe.
All that you need to do is be logged in, so you just need any kind of email. I'm pretty sure most of the time it's Gmail. And just make a password, and then you're signed in, and then as long as you're signed in, you can subscribe.
Yep, and when you subscribe, like I said, it's totally free, and then you can actually click the like button.
Comment.
You can comment, because if you're not subscribed, I don't think you can comment.
Yes, you can. You can, definitely, for sure. You can comment if you're not subscribed. You just can't comment if you aren't signed in.
Okay.
That's what it is. Because you know how you have to be signed in to subscribe to people? You have to be signed in to comment. But you don't have to be subscribed to somebody to comment. You can go to some random person's channel and comment.
Yeah, so we would just like you guys to subscribe, hit the like button, or write a comment every now and then.
Yeah, just if you like the video, say you like the video. That's very encouraging and makes us make more of that kind of video. Any suggestions for any kind of video that you guys like a lot? Like I can do unboxing videos if you guys like those. I can do junkyard videos if you guys like those. Anything like that. Any suggestions?
I believe that the viewers like the junkyard videos because they got a lot of views. They got a few comments. So, yeah, we're trying everything we can for you guys. We try to make 1 or 2 that are review videos. We try to make 1 or 2 that are how-to videos.
Those do the best.
Yep. And then we definitely, now that the weather is getting a little warmer, wherever me and Jesse go, we're going to try to bring you guys along with us. If we go to the junkyard or if we go to a museum. I did put a couple out the week before about the little space.
Oh, yep. The panels.
Yep. Because we went to a museum and we brought you guys along with us.
How to live in space.
Yep. One of these days, we're really going to shock you when the weather gets warmer and nicer, and we're going to put the little camera like on the dashboard, or on the mini bikes or the four-wheelers or in our car, and we're just going to drive around because there's a lot of people that make videos of driving around the neighborhoods and stuff. And I mean, they're like an hour long, and people watch them. I do. I've watched them because it's kind of cool.
You could go drive around Detroit or something. That'd be cool.
Yep, drive around Detroit, some scary neighborhoods.
No,
it's
like
not scary.
Nice Woodward.
Yep. Everybody thinks that Detroit is so scary. Like on the whole country, when you hear on the news, they're like, "Oh, Detroit is so scary." When you live here, Detroit is not scary at all, guys.
It's nice to be there.
Yeah, me and Jesse go there all the time. We go to Detroit and we go to Flint. Because Flint also gets a really bad rap. People say it's really bad. And both of those places, Detroit and Flint, are full of museums. They both have art museums. They both have science museums. They both have history museums. And a long time ago, if you guys didn't know, in Detroit and in Flint, Michigan, those were the richest cities in Michigan because that's where they made all of the cars. They made the Chevrolets, and they made the Fords, and they made the Chryslers.
Yep.
The Chryslers is a whole long story, but it was 2 brothers called the Dodge brothers.
The Dodge brothers, I think, were bought by Chrysler, but the Dodge brothers used to be a completely different company.
Yep, and before they had their own company, they used to work for Ford. They used to make Ford as transmissions.
Something like that.
Yep. But then Ford, back in the 1920s or something, he had them making his transmissions, but then he probably didn't want to pay them very well. So I'm guessing that they opened up their own company, and that was the Dodge brothers, which later became Chrysler. But yeah, in Michigan is where the big 3. They call it the big 3 because it's Ford, Chrysler, and GM. And 100 years ago, all of the cities here in Michigan the people were loaded. They were rich. There's mansions everywhere. And now that it's been 100 years later, now they're kind of crumbly.
No, they're dumping money into Detroit and Flint. Because what they're doing is they made the new Ford Field. They made Comerica Park. They made The train station, they're like completely remodeling it. They're making a ton of things like really nice. The Renaissance Center, that's
it's
that's
beautiful.
super nice. Yeah. They closed down the Riverwalk thing, didn't they? Isn't it like unsafe or something?
No, they made it real nice.
Oh, didn't they make it? I thought they closed it down or something.
No.
Didn't they?
I'm not sure. And then there's this, it's funny, but there's a little island too, right off of Detroit. It's called Belle Isle. So when you're in Detroit, you just take a little bridge, it's about a quarter of a mile.
Pretty sure we made videos. No, I've taken
We
pictures.
haven't, but we will for these guys. And in the little island of Belle Isle, there's like 5 museums. There's a boat museum. They used to have a little zoo, but they closed it down during Corona. What are the other museums? Yeah. There's a boat museum.
The aquarium.
The aquarium.
The
plant museum. The zoo. And there's got to be one more.
They have like the Coast Guard thing, but that's not a museum. I don't think they have any other museums besides those, but they do have like a big Coast Guard thing.
Yep. Well, now that the weather's getting warmer, we'll have to go one weekend and make a whole bunch of videos for these guys so that they can see.
They also have a big race there too.
Oh yeah, if you guys are bored one day and you guys want to, I'm sure that on YouTube they probably have it.
Grand Prix or something.
Yep, the Grand Prix.
Belle Isle.
Is it the 5? No, it's not the 500.
It's not a 500. It's just a Grand Prix.
The Grand Prix, the Detroit Grand Prix. They call it the Detroit Grand Prix. And sometimes they used to do it in downtown Detroit, and then sometimes they do it at Belle Isle. But yeah, boy, we're rambling on and on.
This is like the song. We had like nothing to say at the beginning of this.
But we always like, oh, there's nothing to say, and then we just things come to our mind, and then we start giggling, and it's fun.
When we have the most things to say, it's really short because we think we have a lot to say, so we say it faster and less. But then when we have less things to say, we just go on and on and on about the same thing, and then it's super long.
And I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys enjoy these, because, man, we sure do enjoy them, and we love having you guys as subscribers and viewers, and, we love this whole YouTube thing.
Yeah, well, this is almost 30 minutes long.
Alrighty, guys. Well, listen, we hope that every single one of you, now it's funny, but we hope that every single one of you has a really, really good week. We hope you have a good week. Hope you have lots of good luck. We hope everything goes good for you guys. And we will catch you guys on the next...
Wait, I have my joke to tell. So, I want to do one of these every single week with the weekly update vlog. And what kind of tree fits in your hand?
I have no idea.
A palm tree.
Wow, that's really good. So anyways, this is the Drop Shop Garage.
And just kind of 10.
10. And I hope you guys have a great week, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, have a great day. Bye.